Anyway, Billy, what you got for us this week?
Some hash.
No, I
Oh,
mean to read out to people.
read
Yeah,
to read
people
out
know
to
you got
people.
hash. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
some weird shit, I think, actually, mate. No,
Usually, yes.
yeah. I've actually got something about Amsterdamage.
What?
Yeah,
Remember that place?
boy. Yep. So, Dutch legal cannabis trial expands to 8 more cities. So, quite a good new thing happening. This is from Leafie again. I'm not
Cool.
sponsored by Leafie or nothing because they ain't fucking sending me no money, bastards. Right, so Dutch coffee shops. So a trial in the Netherlands to legalise the wholesale production, distribution and sale of adult use cannabis is set to expand to include 80 coffee shops and across 10 cities.
Okay.
That's quite interesting, especially the 10 cities part as well. It's reasonably widespread. 80 shops is like, that's only 8 per city, but obviously Holland isn't the biggest of places, so I suppose for a trial it's a reasonable number. Do you think that
Yeah, it would be
for a
different.
trial as
It's not
such?
8 in each city, is it? It's like Amsterdam is probably going to have fucking 40 of them.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
then the
possibly,
rest are
yeah.
going to be, the other cities ain't going to have as many coffee shops as
Well,
Amsterdam
maybe
does.
let's see where they might say. An ongoing trial by the Dutch government to regulate the adult use cannabis industry has been extended to include another 8 cities, taking the total number of 10. The trial, initially launched in the cities of Breda and Tilburg in December 23, was designed to replace the current system of tolerance, which ignores the illegality of soft drug possession. Gedoogbeldled or something. That's my pronunciation of the Dutch word.
Nice.
I've
Nice.
completely butchered
Gedoog
that.
bellied.
Yeah,
Wow.
completely
Yeah.
butchered that.
Do you want to have a go at that, Monkey, before we move on?
Oh no. I
Are
butcher
you
enough
sure?
on my own.
Pronouncing Dutch names is not easy.
Yeah,
But yeah.
especially being English. Like, yeah, this name is given to the policy that was installed in the 1976 change after many years of campaigning by advocates to reduce sanctions for drug possession. The practice of gedogen, roughly translating to illegal but not illegal, has led many people across the world to form the common misconception that cannabis has long been legal in the Netherlands. So they say it's flawed as the production of a wholesale cannabis remains illegal, resulting in a system known as backdoor front door. So cannabis has traditionally been smuggled in the back doors of coffee shops. Once off on the shelves, coffee shops aren't harassed by the police for selling customers when they take it out the front doors, which is in your 5 gram parts, isn't it? So apparently. So the extension of the ongoing trial now means that producers can legally grow their products and sell to coffee shops without fear of prosecution, which is a good thing, isn't it? The growers can now grow their weed legally and not start to chill out a bit more there.
Nice.
So the consumer is then able to produce legal regulated cannabis from the coffee shop. The consumers can also be assured of the quality and origin of the products available, which is all we really ask, isn't it? Pretty much is that, which is what's there. That's what we ask for. Ashwin Matti, director of the cultivation at Holland Hive Farm, a producer involved in the trial, told The Guardian in December that the product will be clean, tested and pesticide free, which is, again, what we asked for, isn't it? Really?
Yeah, we'll see if we get that, though, but at least we got something to aim for.
Yeah. So the new system's set to be extended to the cities of Groningen, Zaanstad, Almere, Arnhem, Nijmegen, Voorn aan Zee, Heerlen and Maastricht to take the industry away from the hands of criminal gangs that have a long history of gruesome violence. A recent 6-year-long criminal mega trial recently ended with 70 people being handed sentences of up to life in prison for a role in multiple murders and attempted murder related to the wholesale cannabis production, as well as other gang and drug-related activities. So again, that's obviously a good reason to put it back into the farmers' hands, isn't it? So politicians from the Dutch far right have recently attempted to put a halt to the cannabis trial, although their motivation was defeated in a recent parliamentary vote. The trial is set to last for a further 3.5 years. So,
okay,
I think 3.5 years is too long to have the trial to then bring into law, but at least it's a start and they get a lot of good data and then possibly then introduce it across the rest of Holland after that, because obviously everyone knows this trial is going to freaking work, and it's like it's not going to work, is it?
We'll see. We'll see.
We're always going to introduce like more local farmer-led weed being grown in local shops, like local people.
No, but the
doing local
results of it,
things.
you know, because they can easily get to the end and then cherry pick what data they want out of it to suit the
Yeah,
narrative
that's
they
the
want to
issue.
push.
Yeah,
Huh?
but I think Holland are a bit more don't really pick narratives too much, especially with the new government in charge.
Yeah, I'm just tainted, you know. This.
I just don't like the way they say like the right wing. I think it's more the fundamental because it's quite Christian, and in the north, isn't it? In Holland, they're still quite sort of not Christian as such, but they are very religious and anti-drugs as such. So they're probably the ones who are pushing for that side of things rather than the actual.
It's interesting
far
with
right,
a
as
couple
they
of these
say.
articles that we've covered so far where they've mentioned taking it out of the hands of gangs, and it's such an important factor that easily gets overlooked when we talk about cannabis legislation. You know, it is taking it out of the hands of criminals and making it a taxable income.
Yeah, that'd be good to like the farmer would be able to say, "I've sold this to this shop. This has been my income this year. I owe this much tax." Shop, same thing. Local schools get tax money. Roads get fixed.
It gets put to the local economy. That's what you want to see.
Also, it's like the local smokers are then be like, "I can go to this local shop to buy mate's weed, like, or mate, I'll buy it directly off of him." Like, sort of, the local farmers. It become a bit more local in that manner, sort of thing, rather than sort of like the drug fueled gangsters. Or most of the weed gangsters have got enough money to go and retire now. Anyway, they've been doing it long enough. They should just retire and smoke some hash, shouldn't they? Really, they're getting old now. Retire, man. It's like
That's
let
what I
the
would
young uns
do,
grow some weed.
you know?
Yeah, isn't it? Well, it is. It's like, I don't understand it. It's like they've been doing this for how long now? It's like in the gangsters in Holland. It's like you should just retire, man. There's no need for cannabis. Like you can do it all legally. You don't need to do it in a mad way. You can still make a lot of money if you produce quality goods,
Exactly.
like in a legal framework. It's like mad to me that they're still pushing for the illegal side of things when they know how much money they could make in the legal market.
And speaking of that kind of shit, you always think they're taking steps forward and things like that, but Thailand is taking a step backwards, isn't they?
God, I see.
Still got that news article.
Mental.
Yeah, we won't cover that one just yet. We'll do Monkey's other article first because